guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a video where we will analyze the absolute mess, the absolute circus that is Manchester United and their recent incredibly humiliating defeat against Brentford. Not only did Man United lose 4-0, but they conceded those four goals in 25 minutes. And I'm absolutely astonished that every time you think Man United have hit rock bottom, they stoop to even lower levels. So in this video we will have a deep analysis on all things Man United, what is wrong with the football club, what should be the solution, why Man United are in such a mess and who is responsible, the players, the board, the new manager Erik ten Hag, is he responsible? And I will be honest, when I was growing up watching the Premier League, Man United have won title after title, trophy after trophy. They have won 13 Premier League titles. They dominated English football and sometimes even European football. So as a Liverpool fan, that was very, very painful watching that growing up. But the last 10 years have made up for it, and some, because Manchester United are doing similar to what Liverpool have been doing since 1990, the Liverpool's last league title that began a 30-year drought. In the year, there were some really dark years in Liverpool, but it never got this bad, I think. Even under Roy Hodgson, I don't remember a Liverpool team being as poor as this Manchester United team, with no fight, no passion, no intensity, no leadership. From top to bottom, the club is rotten to the core, and it all started when the Glazers took over. But you can't blame this mess on only the owners. It's everybody. The owners appointed people who are not good enough. I mean, Liverpool have American owners who knew absolutely nothing about football, just like the Man United owners when they took over Man United. But sooner and later, the Liverpool owners appointed people, and then they learned from their mistakes. They appointed even better experts, and now Liverpool have turned their fortunes around, and now Liverpool are one of the best and most well-run clubs in the world. I don't want to make this video a comparison video between Liverpool and Man United, of course, but I just wanted to highlight that it's possible with American owners who are largely absent to run a football club effectively and successfully. But also you have to wonder, like when Erik ten Hag took over, new Man United manager, it was supposed to be this new dawn, this new era, and in their first preseason game they even beat Liverpool 4-0 and all was well. The Man United fans were saying, we are back baby, let's go. Surely Man United must have given assurances to Erik ten Hag that they will sign players and they will back him in the transfer market, because this has been absolute shambles, absolute shocking of a transfer market for Man United. But also you have to put some blame at the door of Erik ten Hag, playing Christian Eriksen as a defensive midfielder. I mean, what the hell? It's 2022 and Harry Maguire is still Man United captain and he's still starting every game for Man United. What on earth does this man have to do to get out of the Man United team? He's an absolute clown. He is the biggest flop and the biggest transfer failure in Premier League history, spending £80 million on a defender who probably, if it was for another club, he would have been bombed out long ago, and we would be playing in Championship, or maybe for a team like I don't know, I don't even want to be too harsh, but also Lisandro Martinez, I think that was his name, the new centre-back. He's 5'9", and Brentford brilliantly targeted him all game. They put big, strong guys on him, and it was part of the reason why Man United lost. But also playing Fred still, Man United, what are you thinking? And also Erik ten Hag, why isn't the new left back starting? You signed Malacia from Ajax, a pretty good left back. Surely he could do better than Luke Shaw. I mean, the way Luke Shaw played against Brighton was an absolutely disgraceful performance, and yet he keeps starting him. What is Erik ten Hag thinking? I can understand why he started Sancho, Ronaldo, Rashford. On paper, that would be a pretty awesome front line if it was supplied with brilliant midfielders and brilliant, through balls and such. But still, Man United still haven't addressed their defensive midfielder problem. McTominay, not good enough for Man United. Fred, not good enough for Man United. Eriksen, definitely good enough for Man United, but he's not a defensive midfielder. Why hasn't Man United bought a brilliant defensive midfielder, somebody like Sangare, who has been linked with Liverpool from Monaco? But there are so many really good defensive midfielders in Europe, playing in the Bundesliga, playing in the Serie A, playing in La Liga, and who are better than what Man United have right now. I just don't understand, honestly, what Man United are doing. And I mean, probably you can run through the team, and basically Man United probably need at least 4 really, really awesome players. But I mean, why is Rafael Varane on the bench and Maguires starting? That's what I want to know. I thought if Erik ten Hag had any sense, he would sell Maguire in the summer. I wouldn't even keep him around, just sell him, because he proved time and time again he's not good enough for Man United. And start Varane and Martinez as your new centre-back pairing. Start Malacia, the Luke Shaw. Give the new players a chance to really show that they are an improvement on the Man United players, because the current Man United players have absolutely no credit in the bank. The way that they played last season, half of them would have been deserved to either be sold or sit on the bench. And Brentford high-pressed Man United. Yes, the first goal came after a horrendous De Gea mistake, and fair play to De Gea. He actually asked Sky Sports to interview him after the game, and came in front of the camera and apologized to the fans. And he said, this defeat is my fault, I made 2 horrendous mistakes, I hold my hand up. When has anybody else done that at Man United? When has Harry Maguire standing in front of the media, when has he apologized? When has he said that it's my fault, I'm sorry, my performance was not good enough? Maybe Marcus Rashford, Bruno Fernandes did social media posts apologizing to Man United fans in 3 paragraphs. They wrote a novel on Instagram apologizing to Man United fans. That was also embarrassing. But you should just, straight after the game, stand in front of the microphone and say, apologize, that's not good enough. And also the leadership at Man United, the board who appoints, the people who make the transfer decisions. I mean, Erik ten Hag is not the man responsible for negotiating transfers, but he must have identified players to sign. And yes, Frankie de Jong, it has been a saga running throughout the whole summer, but surely you have target number 2, target number 3, target number 4. If Frankie de Jong doesn't come, Man United should have signed other players. And they are talking with Adrien Rabiot. I mean, seriously? Rabiot is not good enough for Man United right now. Rabiot has fallen off so much since he left Paris Saint-Germain, and he always had this attitude. And don't get me even started on his agent, his mom, Monique Rabiot, I think, who is actually negotiating with Manchester United. It's an absolute mess. Gary Neville was right saying that it was like men against under 9 players, under 9 boys playing for Manchester United. And Brentford, their first home game, the crowd was absolutely buzzing, and Man United gifted them 2 goals straight away, and they were on the back foot. And that's the thing, that's the biggest problem with these Man United fans, the Man United players, sorry. They don't have any fight in them. As soon as they concede 1 or 2 goals, they absolutely fold under pressure, because there is no leadership in the team. How far have Man United fallen since the days of Roy Keane, who would shout at people and really, he wouldn't accept this. Cristiano Ronaldo, I think, is not the problem at Man United, it's the players surrounding him. But also, Man United lost their identity. Back in the day, under Sir Alex Ferguson, Man United always played fast-paced, attacking football with high intensity, with wingers who would constantly run in behind. What kind of football do Man United want to play? We don't really know, because they have lost absolutely every identity and playing style that they had. And Rio Ferdinand said that he feels sorry for Erik ten Hag. He's coming under false pretenses. He's coming expected new signings. He's probably sitting there thinking, I've been sold the dummy here. I didn't know I was coming into this. And yes, Man United's confidence will be low. And now there is a real danger that Man United fans will try to again postpone the Man United-Liverpool game. I really hope not, because at the moment Liverpool really are licking their lips playing Manchester United a week from next Monday. But the Premier League has to come down hard on Man United if the Man United fans postpone the game again, because it can't happen 2 years in a row. And Rio Ferdinand also said that you can't defend this. This is an indefensible situation at Manchester United. It's so bad, it's terrible. They had absolutely shocking transfer window so far. I mean, they are not, and who can blame the players who don't want to join Manchester United? The club is in an absolute mess, and no amount of money that you will earn at Man United will make up for that. Like, it's career suicide. I mean, what must Rafael Varane think right now? Like, imagine, he won multiple Champions Leagues at Real Madrid, multiple La Liga titles, and then he joins Man United, and it's an absolute mess of a club. And now he finds himself on the bench, and Harry Maguire, the clown, is starting ahead of you in the Man United team. And Rafael Varane is on the bench, and he had to watch Real Madrid win the Champions League last season, and Man United will be in the Europa League. And at this rate, Man United won't even qualify for Europe. And they don't deserve to be in Europe with the performances that they are putting in. And Gary Neville is right to say that the Man United owners should come out in public and explain their plans for the football club, because they have been just taking out debt and loans on Man United's income, and they are not supporting the Man United manager with new signings. They are not, basically they are constantly taking money out of the club and not putting anything in, because the money that Man United spend comes out of their revenue, but they don't spend the whole of it. A lot is going to their debt, which is the responsibility of the owners, who took debt out of the football club based on their assets and their income. So the Man United is an absolute mess, and I want to hear your opinion on what the situation at Man United. Let me know in the comments below, and thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.